Should you message a hiring manager directly? Hey there, job seekers. I've noticed some career coaches are recommending candidates to directly contact hiring managers during their job search. You know those Instagram videos that say, "Don't do this, do that instead." Let's be real. 121% of things that career coaches recommend on Instagram and TikTok are generic tips to get followers and not help job seekers. Plus, they often not be taking the specific industry or a company into consideration when making these recommendations. That 121% figure is as real as other crazy stats like 85% of job placements happening through networking and a whopping 70% of job vacancies never even getting advertised. Crazy, right? But you catch my drift. But before you become a job search ninja, thanks to Instagram tips from people who barely work as recruiters, let's dive into why this approach might not always be the best idea. Sure, it's possible that occasionally this strategy could pay off, but let's be real, most of the time it's not going to cut it. And sorry to burst your bubble, but chatting directly with the hiring manager doesn't automatically guarantee getting a job. Here's my version of the "don't do this, do that instead" video. Buckle up and let's start with the "do not do this," and don't worry. I'll also let you know what's effective and what is working. Inefficient use of time. First things first, this approach might work for tiny companies where you can find the hiring manager sipping coffee at their desk. But in those colossal corporations, locating the right hiring manager could be like finding a needle in a haystack. They could have 105 hiring managers working in the same department. Are you going to connect with all of them? LinkedIn profiles. What these career coaches won't tell you is that not every hiring manager hangs out on LinkedIn, and if they do, they often don't check LinkedIn messages. Do you know who's practically living on LinkedIn, though? Recruiters. Recruitment process. While business giants comply with GDPR and other similar laws, don't be surprised if the hiring manager sends your profile or message to a recruiter who then asks you to apply. This way they keep their hands clean and have your consent to store your data. Companies have a structured recruitment process in place for a reason. Overwhelming the hiring manager. Hiring managers are busy bees, and they might not have time to respond to unsolicited messages. Flooding their inbox with direct contact could be counterproductive. Imagine being a hiring manager with 100 applicants trying to chat about the role you're trying to fill. How many of them will you invite for an interview? 1, 10, all of them? Recruiters are there for a reason. They protect hiring managers' time, as hiring managers do not have the bandwidth or time to play pen pals with every candidate. There are more reasons why this "try to find who the hiring manager is" approach is not always a good approach, but let's keep this video brief. We've covered the "don't do this" part, so let's shift gears and talk about what you should do instead. So let's dive into some alternative strategies that'll get you results without creeping anyone out. Leverage your network with people at the company who might know the hiring manager or work in the same department. If you're eyeing that finance manager role, go find some finance buddies from that company. They might even have the inside scoop on why you should or shouldn't join the company. Request informational interviews. Swap that hiring manager stalking for a friendly chat with other company employees. For example, your peers. You'll learn about the company's culture and potential job opportunities without making anyone feel uncomfortable. Plus, you can be their referral. Work with recruiters. Socialize with recruiters from the company. Not only can you ask about your application, but you'll expand your network and increase your visibility to hiring managers and other decision makers. Attend events. Put on your networking hat and hit up industry events, webinars, and conferences. You never know when you'll bump into a hiring manager in a more relaxed setting, ready to discuss opportunities. Build your personal brand. Want to catch the attention of recruiters and hiring managers? Building a personal brand is the way to do it. Develop and nurture your online presence, showcasing your expert knowledge and amazing accomplishments. Or just be active on LinkedIn a little bit more than sharing one article per year. So that's all, folks. Remember that it's crucial to approach your job hunt like a pro. Stick to these alternative strategies, keep your spirits high, and your job search game strong. Good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor.